should take their place with selfless faith, selfless faith. I see a near revival stirring as we pray and see. We're on our knees, we're on our knees. Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna in the highest. Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna in the highest. Heal my heart and make it clean. Open up my eyes to the things unseen. Show me how to love like you have loved me. Break my heart for what breaks yours. Everything I am for your kingdom's cause. As I walk from earth into eternity. Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna in the highest. 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 Hosanna in the highest. Hosanna in the highest. I hear the Savior say, thy strength indeed is small. Child of weakness, watch and pray. Find in me thy all in all. It's Jesus paid it all to him I owe. Sin had left a crimson stain, he washed it white as snow.
Have you ever seen a Christopher Johnson swallow an entire marshmallow peep? You might see that today. Welcome to Overflow Time. So, welcome to episode 5 of Overflow Time. We're excited and thankful that you chose to join us tonight. We have a great panel. I believe this is almost our original panel, except for Magaha here. He's still a little new, but he's been around a few weeks. We want to go down the row and introduce ourselves tonight, so why don't we start with you down there?
All right, awesome. I'm Ryan Martin, the 5th grade intern, and I'm a professional Play-Doh eater.
I'm Megan Fulcher, and I like to surf on whales in my free time.
All right, my name is Tim, and besides being the junior high pastor here, I also lasso unicorns.
I'm Ryan McGaha, and I sell bootleg CDs of Rascal Flat.
Interesting. I'm Chris Johnson, and as well as being the worship leader here in the Outback, I also am an international jewel thief by night. Shh, don't tell anybody.
All right, and I'm Tony, and I have 7 fingers on my left foot. Welcome to Overflow Time, and we're going to get started with our first segment right now.
So this next segment is brand new, and it's going to be pretty exciting. We have Agnes, who every week is going to give us our British sports report. Now, this isn't just any sports report. This is special sports that are happening within the shelter-in-place order. So they're pretty exciting because they all happen at home, and they might even happen in your home. So let's check out Agnes and her latest sports report.
Welcome to the British Sports Report with Agnes, and as you can guess, my name is Agnes. We're coming to you live straight from my own drawing room. But first, this segment was brought to you by none other than banana tea from my 4-year-old. Thank you, love. Smashing. Well, now, on to our first segment, which is Quarantine Olympics. Cheers, Corona.
On to our matchstick matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Which match will outmatch the other match? Will it be the left match or the right match, ladies and gentlemen? I have no idea. Which one will burn out first? Oh, and the left match has it!
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the race of the tiny tots is on. Who can open the Paw Patrol ground biscuits themselves? On your mark, get set, go! It's neck and neck, ladies and gentlemen. Who will open the bag first? Oh, Riley is smart. She's popping the bag open. Luke, are you gonna open your bag?
Yeah.
What will happen, ladies and gentlemen? Who will get the biscuits first? I don't know. Luke looks like he's got a strategy. He's thinking hard, ladies and gentlemen. Thinking hard. What will happen? Riley, are you close? Did you pop your bag? Oh, she pulled a string. What'll it be, ladies and gentlemen? Who will get the biscuit first?
Hey, I thought because there's no more air. I can't get it.
Who will rip their bag open first? We could be here all day, ladies and gentlemen. This is riveting stuff. Luke, can you rip your bag open?
Yeah.
Rip it open, young man. He's ferocious, that one. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we have a tie. Neither little ankle biter can open their bag. Better luck next
I
time.
don't know how to open my bag, and Luke doesn't know how either.
Over at the stovetop, ladies and gentlemen, we have my favorite event of the evening, the Colonel matchup. That's right. Which Colonel will pop first? This one's a real nail biter. Who knows? What'll it be, ladies and gentlemen? What'll it be? I see a little bit of sizzling action happening in the top right corner, but no bursting. What was going to happen, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, and bottom left has it, ladies and gentlemen. The bottom left takes it for the win. Now, who will come in second place? Will it be the top right? It's looking a little wide over there. I don't know. Oh, top right takes it for the second. Well, on to our next segment, our statistics of the day. Today is a snack report, aka things I have snacked on before 3 p.m. That is 1 tube of crescent rolls, 5 Oreos, half a banana because the other bit was in my tea, and of course, a whole carton of ice cream. Well, that's it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But I'll be here all month, and so I'll see you next week. And as always, don't forget to scrub your phalanges. Cheers, love.
All right, we have our next segment, our peep eating contest. And so we've got some candidates up here that are going to be trying their luck at seeing who can eat their peeps the fastest. And so whoever eats their peeps the fastest wins, and it must be fully swallowed. Everything must be down the hatch. All right, you guys got it? All right, I'm going to tell y'all when to go, and you'll start. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. All right, Christopher is our winner. Congratulations, Chris.
I won, but at what cost?
All right, we have our next segment, which is questions and answers, and that is where you send in your questions, and our panel answers them. So we're going to get started with questions and answers.
All right. So our first question of the night from Witten, who's in 5th grade. His favorite movie is Hidden World, and favorite candy is a Payday. Ooh, I love that candy.
I like Payday too.
Who is your favorite basketball player of all time?
Ooh, wow.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Good one.
That's a tough question.
Appreciate that question, Witten. For me, I've actually, I think, said this even before.
Let's have somebody else answer this question first. So, Ryan McGaha, why don't you go ahead and kick off answering this question?
My favorite is the best basketball player to ever step on a court, and that is LeBron James.
Oh,
Don't ever argue with me. Old
Stop
heads.
it.
Old heads always think Michael Jordan.
LeBron James.
He played against literal janitors, so let's not talk about that.
Yeah, because you weren't alive to watch them play, they weren't very good. I get it. I understand.
Yikes.
That's rough.
Oh, me? My favorite basketball player is Barack Obama. He's really good. You ever seen him on the courts?
I actually have seen him
I
on
didn't.
YouTube.
It's pretty good.
He's not a bad shot.
Yeah.
Huh.
Kind of looks goofy in his long sweatpants while
I
playing,
mean,
but
he's a dad, so he gets a pass.
You think he's still good now?
I don't know, but I'd go play with him.
once you got a shot, though, you always have that shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have one, but I've heard once you do.
My answer, I'd say Bugs Bunny, my
Ooh.
favorite basketball player of all time.
Good
you know?
call.
Yeah.
Good call.
good.
Space Jam?
Space Jam, yes, sir.
Absolutely.
It was the best because it had Michael Jordan in it.
Yeah, who was the original Space Jam? Who's
Yeah,
following?
Michael Jordan was in the original.
Yeah, the original. Okay.
They're trying to remake it.
LeBron just has
James
to
is
pick up the
starring-
pieces. I got it.
LeBron James is starring in the new revamped and better Space Jam 2.
Yeah.
So that's impossible because the first one is a classic.
Because sequels are always better than the originals.
Shrek 2 was amazing compared to Shrek 1.
Oh, Shrek 2 was really good. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you for
Kind
this
of like
question.
that Goofy movie, right?
Extremely Goofy movie was so much better because he goes off to college.
Oh, man.
Argue with that.
Well, don't hate me, but my favorite is Steph Curry.
He's the short one, right?
The short one.
Isn't he? I thought
He is. He is.
Yeah. Okay.
6'1".
Yeah.
I mean, short
I mean,
compared.
Yeah,
Short.
but
In all
look
the
at goals.
pictures, you see like
Okay,
big.
tell us why Steph Curry.
He's just an amazing player. And I actually follow him on Instagram. Is that weird? But he actually says a lot of stuff. Like, he sounds like he's a decent guy, family-oriented, but he's also just an incredible player.
Yeah, he is.
and short.
And short, but doesn't that make him more incredible? The fact that he's short.
He's
in
able to
NBA,
overcome adversity.
I
True.
Guess so.
Right?
That's good. What else we got?
All right. From Sterling Ward in 5th grade, his favorite movie is The Seahawks and Their Fall from Glory. Favorite candy is chocolate-covered crickets. Those sound yummy. And what is your favorite Super Mario character?
That's a hard question.
That is
Wow.
hard.
Oh, I'll go first. I got mine. I love Yoshi. I always have. I was always Yoshi.
That's a good answer.
That's good. I got Donkey Kong Jr. Love him.
Oh, I forgot about.
Dang, I
the
forgot about
monkeys.
that.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Good old
My
DK.
go-to pick in Mario Kart is Dry Bones. I like Dry
Ooh,
Bones.
yeah, I like that dry bones.
Respect.
I don't.
All right, I'd have to say my favorite is Rosalina because you got Super Mario Galaxy, probably one of the best Super Mario games of our generation for sure. Rosalina,
Wasn't my
No,
generation.
you mean Galaxy?
Super Mario Galaxy. Is
Yeah,
that what I
I
said?
thought you said
According
Odyssey.
to Tim,
Okay.
his
Yeah.
generation's the best.
Did I say Odyssey?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, oops.
That's understood.
Odyssey was not good. Galaxy was amazing. I'm sorry.
Oh, my favorite, Waluigi, because he's purple.
Waluigi for Smash Bros.
Can you do an impression of him?
No.
Can Can you try for the fans at home?
Hear it.
I don't really know what he sounds like.
Come on, give it a try.
Just try.
Just for the
Come
people
on.
at home. They want to see it. Don't you guys?
Does he say stuff? He's
Says his name.
Yeah, he does.
he's like Italian, right?
Yeah, he is. Go
Yeah,
for it.
Like Mario.
Uh-huh, kinda.
Isn't he just kind of go wow like that kind of
That's-
thing?
all right,
Or is that just-
okay.
That's actually not
I think
good.
that's
I'm sure Tony could do it better because Tony's actually Italian.
That's true.
Right? See, there it is. There it is.
All right, what else we got?
All right, from Noah Cartwright, 4th grade. His favorite movie is Barney Goes to Camp.
Oh, classic.
Favorite candy is Sour Patch Kids. And the question is, would you rather have a magic carpet that flies or have your own personal robot?
Ooh,
Ooh.
What do you think?
these are the hard-hitting questions.
See, I have some qualification questions before I answer my question.
Oh, man.
So, like, does the magic carpet have a personality, like in Aladdin, or is it just sort of like just a carpet that flies? Like
I think
a
it's
car?
just something that flies because just whatever it says.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair
we're
If
gonna
it's
go with that.
magical, though, you know
Yeah,
it's going
I know.
That's
And like,
true. Yeah,
Like-
it's probably got.
like
some-
how
How
fast
not-
are we talking here? Too is my thought. Like, is it just
It's
a moderate?
magic. Hey,
I think the question is, does the robot have a personality and is it going to turn on you?
Ooh.
'Cause
And what does
That's-
a robot do? Like,
'Cause
can it
isn't
clean-
It's your
can it
own
clean?
personal robot.
Isn't
so,
an
I mean,
electric toothbrush pretty much a robot? You think about it.
Pretty much.
I mean, I have
Our
a
phones are
Roomba
robots.
that walks around by itself, so
So you're pretty much already there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
So
your
we
own
need a-
personal robot's going to cook for you and things like that, like old school Jetsons
Oh,
style
yeah.
where they actually do
Jetsons.
everything for you.
That's good.
Yeah.
Like a
Go home and
Roomba.
watch the Jetsons, or
That's what
stay
I'm
home and
thinking.
watch the Jetsons.
Yes,
You guys.
Jetsons.
But,
Again, my generation, amazing.
Your generation had some
cartoon.
quality TV.
Yeah,
He-Man.
yeah,
He-Man.
absolutely.
Hey guys,
Sorry.
let's answer the question.
Oh, the question.
All right, let's
Right.
get back to the question. So
I'd want a
please
carpet.
answer.
I would want a carpet. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to do
Yeah.
carpet.
for sure. The
Carpet?
robots always turn on you.
You guys?
I'm gonna say robot because I mean carpets are cool and whatnot, but I mean like I feel like you can then take your robot and like sort of upgrade it, you know, trick it out like a car, and you could eventually make your robot fly. I mean, as far as
Ooh.
technology is going right now, and you'd
Flying robot.
it'd be like the Iron Giant, and it'd be good.
But
also,
you-
go and watch the Iron Giant.
Well, I can't really fly anywhere right now with all the virus, so I'm going to go with the robot for right now.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Very culturally relevant comment there. That's
Amen.
good.
Amen.
Appreciate that.
All right, thank you to our panelists for all those invigorating answers to those really, really good questions. Please send in your questions to Tim Cartwright, or you can leave them in the comments below, and we'll get those answered. So this has been Questions and Answers.
All right, guys. So today we're going to do our random giveaway. We started this tradition last week. So we searched high and low for something random to give away. And we just heard tales about mystical unicorns traveling the land. Now that nobody's out and about, people aren't like running into them as often, so they're everywhere. So we tried to find one of those. Couldn't find one of those. So we found one of these instead. This is what we're going to randomly give away. So, Tony, go ahead and draw that name from that hat.
All right, I'm going to draw the name for our random giveaway. Let's see here. Lots of names in this hat. Who is it going to be? Maybe Rhodes.
Hey,
Ooh, all
there you
right,
go.
Mabry. And happy
Congratulations.
late birthday, Mabry.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, it's birthday cake flavored unicorn.
Birthday cake
You say it's
unicorn.
birthday flavored?
Birthday cake flavored. I just missed the word cake.
Birthday flavored. That's yummy. So last week you saw the first segment of Riley's recommendations, and I'm sure just like myself here, you absolutely loved it. So we got another little segment of Riley's recommendations. They are amazing. They are special. They are so cute. So check it out.
Today we're going to make snails, and first we have to spread butter and then roll it up.
Well, what'd you put on your bread?
What
is that white stuff?
Cream cheese.
Cream cheese, that's right. On bread.
And then we cut it with a knife.
You're doing great. So you rolled it up and then you cut it into slices. Now what do you do?
Now we put them in this, and we'll roll them in it.
What's that?
Butter, and then we dip in cinnamon.
cinnamon and sugar.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna put it. And then. Oh, right.
And then now what do you do with them?
Now we put them on the pan
And do what?
and toast them.
Yay! That's how you make snails.
All right, well, next is our favorite segment of the night is Wheel Unfortunate, where some poor unfortunate soul is going to have to spin the wheel and meet their doom. So take it away, Tony.
All right, here we go. I'm pulling the name out for this week's Wheel Unfortunate. And it's going to be, I won't look. Megan!
All right.
I'm pretty sure that was right.
Hello, what is up, y'all? I am Myron Rarton, professor here, and today Megan is going to spin the Wheel Unfortunate. Megan, how are we feeling today?
Feeling a little nauseous, but I did eat 6 Peeps, so we'll see.
Understandable. All right, spin that wheel. Wash Tim's truck.
Great. That's great.
All right, we are so excited that Megan has to wash Tim's truck. I'm sure Tim is going to be really happy about that. He'll have a nice, clean truck after this. So, check it out.
This is going to take forever.
It is. Let's start doing it. Let's wash this truck. Come on.
You know my dad has 2 trucks, right? You can just wash this one.
Let's do it. Come on, Rocky. Come on. You want to scrub it?
I'm stuck in the truck.
Right, ready?
I don't want to get my water shoes wet.
And that's how it's done.
All right, last but not least is one of our favorite segments we do, which is Word from the Word. And each week we get a different person, a different leader in Overflow Junior High. They share about a 5-minute Devo with us. So this week we have one of our 8th grade girls, interns, Beth, and she's going to be sharing from James chapter 1, verse 13 through 15. So let's hear what Beth has to say about this passage.
Hi guys, my name is Bethany. If you don't know me, I'm one of the 8th grade girls interns, and I'm a senior at UMHB, so I'll be graduating in a few weeks, which is super exciting. Also, just wanted to tell y'all I washed my hair for you today for this video, because it's quarantine, so I wash my hair like every 5-6 days maybe. I shower every day, but I don't know. I'm team dry shampoo all the way. I think that's the best invention. And I think if during a global pandemic you're still washing your hair every day, no, you shouldn't be doing that. I don't know. Y'all comment if you're a team dry shampoo like me or if you're still wasting your time washing your hair every day. Anyways, today we're going to read out of James chapter 1 verses 13 through 15. So I'll go ahead and read that for us. When tempted, no one should say, God is tempting me. For God cannot be tempted by evil, nor does he tempt anyone. But each one is tempted when, by his own evil desire, he is dragged away and enticed. Then, after desire has conceived, it gives birth to sin, and sin, when it is full grown, gives birth to death. So that was kind of a lot there, but the main takeaway is just the simple fact that God will never tempt us. So if God is not tempting us, then the question becomes, who is? Because obviously we do face temptations in our life. So if you didn't know, then those temptations come from our enemy, which is Satan. And also back in the garden in Genesis, the first book of the Bible, human beings sinned. And so that causes us to be born into this world with a sinful nature. If you have little siblings, you know, even sweet little babies come into this world as sinners. That is just part of our nature. whenever we come onto earth, and then when we're in heaven, we will not have to deal with that anymore. But while we're here, it's important to talk about temptation because it does exist and it is a battle that we're going to have to fight every single day. So now it's story time. Some of y'all know this, but if you don't, I have a dairy allergy, which is really sad. But let me rewind back to my freshman year to kind of start this story. I had just gotten to UMHP, super excited to be in Belton, but in Brownwood, where I'm from, I had like no allergies, like didn't really have to take pills for that, didn't have to worry about it. But then when I moved to Belton, I just had these awful allergies. So I started taking medicine, doing nose sprays, like all that stuff, and still nothing was helping. Every single day I woke up and had a sinus infection, which is no fun. It's really gross. And it just kind of made my life kind of bleh. Like I didn't feel super motivated for stuff, and I just wasn't my happiest, healthiest self. So we eventually went and did allergy testing. We went to Scott and White at the hospital, and they were going to schedule a surgery. And then that's when my mom was like, let's back up, maybe try some more natural ways to fix this problem. So I decided to do an elimination diet. And the first thing that you're supposed to eliminate is dairy. And I was so upset about it because like every morning I ate yogurt, and I love pizza and ice cream and queso, like all the things. So to take those out was really upsetting, but within like 24 hours I felt so much better and I felt relief. So it turns out that's what it was, and I've been happier and healthier ever since I cut that out of my diet, even though it is sad. But anyways, what does this have to do with James? So in these verses we see that temptation leads to sin, sin leads to death. So temptation, sin, death. So if you take that story and you switch the dairy with sin, you would see that that sin was causing sickness. It was causing me to feel like death, and it just wasn't good. And so what we can do whenever we're tempted is we can make a choice. So when you're tempted, you can choose to sin, or you can choose to surrender that to God. So back to the story, surrendering looked like giving it up. Even though I liked it, even though that's what I was used to, I still gave it up, and that led to life. So rather than sin, which leads to death, surrender leads to life. And it's going to be hard. Like, it's still hard when I'm at a Mexican restaurant and I want to eat that queso. But I know, just like it with sin, when I know I'm tempted, I know that it's not what's good for me. I know that I'm going to feel better and I'm going to glorify God more if I do surrender that to Him. So that is my encouragement for y'all during this time. You know what that sin is for you. I don't have to list them out. You know that little feeling you get in your heart when people talk about sin. You know what your struggles are. And we're here to walk through that with you. We're not just going to leave you hanging. Obviously, God is there for you too, but please reach out to your interns. We miss you so much and wish that we were there at church with you, and we will be soon. But reach out to us, do our Zoom meetings every week, and just keep fighting that temptation and surrendering it to God so that you will experience life to the fullest. Miss y'all. Bye.
Thank you for joining us for Overflow Time, Episode 5. We are so glad you've been with us, commenting along the way, and we just appreciate you out there. We're praying for you. We hope you're doing well, and we will catch you next week with Overflow Time.